Okay, so now enough of Thales as a man. Let's talk about Thales as a mathematician. Thales was perhaps the first mathematician. I don't know about the Chinese, they did everything before the Greeks, but who said that if you have two sides of a triangle that have the same length, an isosceles triangle, two sides the same, then the angles opposite those two sides are also the same. That is, the two base angles in this particular example will also be congruent. Congruent means the same. He also was the first mathematician to say that the angles of a triangle, A, B, C, add up to, now they didn't say 180 degrees. The concept of degrees comes from ancient Babylon, and until Alexander the Great stomped through Persia on his way to India, the Greeks didn't have any access to Babylon, but they would say that the three angles of a triangle add up to the same, add up to a straight line. But we call that 180 degrees now. And finally, a very cool result, he said, any angle formed by a point on a circle with the two ends of a diameter will always be a right angle. So you take a circle, you take a diameter of the circle, you take any point on the circle, and you use that point, you connect that point to the two diameters, that will be a right angle. If we had picked a different point down below, that will be a right angle. And a different point, that will be a right angle. The question is, why is this true? Because you see, he wasn't just the first mathematician to start saying these things, he also proved them. Let's say we have a triangle like this. The other results prove this. Why? Because this is a circle. That means that this length and this length are the same. That might not be so exciting, but if you connect this line, that line is also a radius of the circle. So over here on the right, we have an isosceles triangle. If this angle measures x, let's bump it out a little bit. If this is x, then this is also x, because I'll highlight it. This red triangle is an isosceles triangle, and those are the two angles opposite it. Hey, this green triangle is also an isosceles triangle. And because those two sides are congruent, if this angle is some angle y, then this angle is also y. Furthermore, this whole big blue thing is a triangle, and so the three angles of the triangle, this, and this, will all add up to 180 degrees. That is to say, y plus x plus x has to add up to 180 degrees. And that is 2y plus 2x is 180 degrees. If we divide both sides by 2, we get y plus x equals 90 degrees. And y plus x is this angle right there. And so the other Greeks heard about this and they thought, that's awesome. You say things and then you prove that you're true. And this started sort of this fashion, this fetish, this great fun in ancient Greece for not only doing mathematics, but proving that things are right.